All right, we're on Air Wagner again. Guess who? Robert and Jerry. Where are we going, Robert?
Nice easy flight back to Auburn.
Everyone's a nice easy flight.
Oh.
So let's get the ATIS. We'll pick up the IFR. And you got the radios, and the Blue Angels are in town. We have to get a taxi look at them. We just saw one do a flyby.
Oakland ATIS information India 23530. Wind 250 at 10. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 8,000. 12,000 scattered. Feeling 18,000 broken. 25,000 broken. Temperature 17. 2.8. Altimeter 29er.
And clearance delivery, Golden Eagle 5130 Juliet's over at the Port of Ports. We'd like to copy our IFR clearance to Auburn.
Golden Eagle 5130 Juliet, cleared to Auburn via the Nimitz 5 departure. Radar vectors to Victor 6, Sacramento VOR direct. Maintain 3,000, expect 5,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 120.9er, squawk 4551.
Okay, we're cleared to Auburn via the Nimitz 5 and then Vector 5 to the SAC and then direct. Expect 3,000, then 5,000, and we're squawking 4551 for 5130 Juliet.
Victor 6.
Juliet. Departure frequency is 120.9er, and it's going to be the Nimitz 5 to Victor 6. I think he said Victor 5 maybe, but the Nimitz 5 then Victor 6 before SAC.
Roger, Nimitz 5 and then Victor 6 and then 120.9er for 5130 Juliet. And we're ready to taxi.
130 Juliet, your readback was correct. Contact ground for taxi on 121.9er.
Roger, over to ground
You got the radio.
121.9er for 5130 Juliet.
Go ahead.
Hey, runway 2 right, clear to land.
Oh, she's doing the other ground. Okay.
And Oakland ground, Golden Eagle 5130 Juliet's over at the Port of Ports, ready to taxi.
Golden Eagle 5130 Juliet, Oakland ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Delta Charlie.
Taxi 28 right via Delta Charlie 5130 Juliet.
Now let's look out the front window. Let's see. If I turn to the left, anything interesting over here?
Bravo 1, kind of ground point 75.
Anything interesting over here? Not much,
Okay,
right?
28 left,
Just a
left,
bunch of
28
Blue
right,
Angels.
and Bravo, hold short of
And of
Bravo
course, the
1,
government's
and
got a
ground
spare,
on
number 7 there.
Of course.
We don't want them to think we're taxiing over there. We're just going to get back on the line. All right, so do you know what the Nimitz 5 is?
No.
So what's our clearance? Clearance?
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Cleared to Auburn via the Nimitz 5 and then Victor 6 to SAC VOR and then direct to Auburn.
All right, why don't you pull up the charts? So go to charts and you can look up info, tap info. That's approaches, then departure. You want departures. Okay, so back. Hit departures, my fault. Hit charts, departures. And then you'll want Nimitz 5. Departure, hit 1, pick the Nimitz 5. And then if you want to go full screen, you hit full screen, and let's see what it says to do.
Takeoff runway 28 left, right, and 30, climbing right turn, heading 315 for radar vectors, to assigned route, fix, maintain ATC, assigned altitude. Expect filed altitude 10 minutes after departure, and then lost communications, not in contact with departure. Control after reaching 4,000, proceed direct to the SAC VOR DME and hold. And then climbing in hold pattern to assigned altitude, then proceed to assigned fixed route.
Okay, so that's the Nimitz 5, which is basically 315 heading, vectors on course. Victor 6 is off of Sacramento and Oakland's VOR. So here's what you should do.
Yeah.
Go to
Turn it in there.
you go to either one. Which one do you want to do it on?
I'll do it on here.
Okay, so go to Oakland.
Yep.
And then load procedure. Yep.
Ground, Pass Valley 7704, coming out of the feeder pad, reposition to signature
Right.
Survey 704, open
Right.
ground, traffic on finals for 2 right, cross, taxi via Romeo, Bravo, cross, runway 2 left to Bravo.
Pretty much it. Build the departure, and that's it. We're also going to do a CDI.
Yeah.
And we're going to put the course in. Victor 6 is 022. And that's kind of like our heading to Auburn anyway.
Yeah.
And so we'll put it in here, and then we're going to put the Oakland VOR here, and we're going to ID it. So it'll be dun 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 dun.
Skyhawk 739.
Come on. Come on.
Juliet, 5, close traffic.
Okay, that's OAK, so that we have it here if we want to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so let's do this checklist.
Lower
Okay.
5 3 Kilo Papa Oakland.
Yeah, we might have a dead mag. We might not be able to go.
Throttle setting, 1500 RPM, fuel boost pumps on low.
Check.
Full rich mixture.
We're good to go.
Okay.
Tell the tower we are ready to go.
Oakland Tower, Golden Eagle, 513 Sierra Juliet, holding short, running 28 right, ready for takeoff.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, Oakland Tower, wind 250 runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 28 right, 513 Sierra Juliet.
Cessna 9012,
All right, time check, transponder.
Golden Eagle.
Check.
Looking for the traffic 9012.
Traffic check. Look for 9012. We're IFR. Fuel flow first.
Skylane 3 Kilo Papa, Oakland Tower, you still on?
Yes, sir. 53 Kilo Papa.
53 Kilo Papa, squawk 535.
Fuel flow's there. Airspeed 60.
60.
70.
70.
Identify 3 Kilo
80. 95. So this used to be tap the brakes, pull the gear up, pitch for blue line. I'm a hand fly for a bit. It used to be, and we're up and good, that you climb out on the 315 radial.
Okay.
So we're going to make a little earlier turn here at a couple hundred feet to
After Lake Chabot, runway 28
for noise.
Runway 28 right, 53 Kilo Papa.
And we're going to, we're told 3,000.
Yep.
There's our 315 heading right here.
Golden Eagle 2 Sierra Juliet, traffic heading to your right, a mile over the freeway, 1,200 has you in sight. Contact NorCal departure.
Roger, looking for traffic and over to NorCal 513 Sierra Juliet. Good evening, NorCal Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet off the ground at Oakland, climbing through 1,700, 3,000.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, NorCal departure with our contact, climb maintain 5,000.
I maintain 5,000, 513 Sierra Juliet.
So look at 315.
Yep.
Right on. Hand flying. Just above blue line. Going to 5,000.
Golden Eagle 3 Sierra Juliet, turn right direct Sacramento VOR.
Right direct SAC VOR 513 Sierra Juliet.
Find the VOR on there, man. There it is.
Correct.
All right. So now that we're on this, I'll change it from CDI. I'm going to go ahead and hit the autopilot here. Let it fly us there. So we're given 5,000, right?
Yep.
And so so now that we've given direct SAC, pretty much it's all gone, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you go in and clean it up? So we're going to SAC, but it's kind of in the there, huh?
Yeah.
So is it down below too where I put it? Yeah, there's SAC. Hit that one. Same direct. And then go back to the flight plan. You can do it through here or through the menu, but go up to go down. Take it up. So get rid of the departure because the departure is done. There's our 5,000. Let's get the help it down. And you can get rid of the VOR for Oakland because we're going direct to SAC now. I wouldn't get rid of that. You can get rid of that if you want. That's our departure. Leave that in. Get rid of the VOR. So it's a little cleaner, and you know we have the airway. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, or anybody might be watching this, thinking, why don't you keep cleaning it up? Let's see what happens. So, put the heading bug on where we're going right now. So get rid of it. Lose the airway. Remove airway. Okay, now I don't see SAC VOR anywhere, do you?
No.
So I'm going to flip it to heading for a second because we're going direct to SAC, right?
Yep.
So go ahead and get rid of whatever that is, FESIC, remove that one, and then add the SAC VOR. And the magenta says we're going to it. I'll go back to heading now. Back to GPSS from heading. I didn't feel the plane move a bit, did you?
No, I didn't feel it move at all.
It was right where we want it to be. So we're nice and level, straight and level. Let's figure out what was our assigned route again after Victor 6?
After Victor 6, direct SAC, and then direct Auburn.
Okay, so we can wait and see what approach they're using. However, they only have one available there, and we might as well, for look outside. We're getting clouds. It's supposed to rain this weekend. Look to the right. Look to the right there. That's some stuff there. So you get used to flying IFR.
I'm pretty sure Juliet advised Travis here direct. Sacramento, contact Travis approach 119.9.
119.9 for 5130 Juliet. Good evening, Travis, Golden Eagle 5130 Juliet, checking in with you. We're level 5000 direct SAC, VOR.
November 5130 Juliet, Travis approach, Travis altimeter 2993.
2993, 5130 Juliet.
Always lower.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a quick trip around the old G600. So we're on GPS 1 going to SAC, 5:54 in the evening, afternoon, 56 degrees out. We got tailwind of 12, crosswind of 7. True airspeed 19 or 2, ground speed 205, indicating 176. Matches up here. Turn coordinator is coordinated. Course pointer here is pretty much straight because we don't have a whole bunch of a crab. We're only 1 degree crab. We're bugged. We just took the bug out of play here and put it to 10,000. We're not using it. 4960 because Travis has the old altimeter lower, so we're just going to go ahead and pull the nose up and correct it to 5,000. And then we're 2993 on the meter. There's our vertical speed. And here we are going. Next thing we're going to do is do the approach into Auburn. Now, here's what I like. So you just loaded the approach, right? Okay, so now I'm going to catch you on something. Okay, we're in, leave it up. Okay, we're in the approach. It's pouring rain. It's windy. We're crabbing. We're cross feeding, right? And you call up and approach is chattering. There's a lot of planes in and there's weather and the people are out and they're diverting and all. And he calls us up and says, go direct, Rossi for the transition for the approach. What happened? Where's Rossi?
Yeah.
Where's Rossi?
Good question.
Okay, so this is what I do here, and this is because, I come in here all the time, as everybody comments that, that's all he does is fly that flight. Well, they're all different. Okay, tap the approach. Go to select approach,
Still looking 9
and then go to transitions.
He's approximately
pick Rossi.
5 miles north.
Now load the approach.
Correction, north of your position.
Now you got Rossi, then Siskiyou, because if you look at your chart, there's a Rossi transition to Siskiyou. And, you might say, okay, but Jerry, it says here, no PT, no procedure turn. Normally if you come in at 90 degrees or more, it's a procedure turn. In this case, they don't want you to do a procedure turn, but many times they'll give you Rossi and then you might have to do the procedure turn. A lot of times they'll give you Rossi so you don't have to do the procedure turn. If you're coming anywhere from over here, it's procedure turn time. And if you're coming from like Grass Valley up here, there's no question, it's procedure turn. Here, if you're doing a Rossi transition, it's no procedure. But I have heard people get the whole
procedure
because somebody might be dogging it in.
Yeah, they've given.
Now look at that weather, huh?
Yep.
Weather, wow, we got weather. I haven't seen that for
a while.
6 months.
We need it.
Okay, so why don't we play with the radar?
Okay.
Okay, why don't you put the radar on your side?
November 9 Echo Tango contact
weather,
or correction Oakland Center 125.8.
Look how easy that is.
25.
Took you all of what? No seconds to do that, right?
Yep. You've been liking the 3.75 tilt, right?
It seems to be working. So since you did it here, I'm going to go weather 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is scanning here.
Yep.
You know, you can play with the tilt if you want. And what you normally do is, and these are finicky, and since we have a minute here between next sector, so we got 2 radars and the flight plan here.
Yep.
Do you think we ought to have like a map somewhere?
Probably.
Why don't you put this one on the map? Just put you know, home and hold. There you go. All right, so let's go through the tilt. Hit the tilt. Tilt it down to 2. And what are you going to get? What do you think you're going to get?
Probably the ground.
Let's
or
see.
little parts of the ground. You might not get anything, actually.
Yeah, well, you're getting, okay, at 2? Okay, so you're seeing it here, we're seeing it here. So just so that anybody watching can get a feel for it, I'm going to go to this camera here so you can see it here, but I'll tell you what you're doing there. Okay, so now our tilt's at 2. We're getting a whole lot of ground, right?
Yep.
Put the tilt at 5. And you can see as he's changing it on the number 2 750, it's going to 5. So now 5 is like painting nothing, you know, because you know it's there. So what you want to do, and I want to watch you do it, is I want you to go down until you're painting the ground.
Remember, 513, Sierra Juliet, contact NorCal approach 125.25, good day.
125.25, good day, 513 Sierra Juliet. Good evening, NorCal Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, checking in with you, level 5000.
So go down and start painting ground.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, NorCal approach, hello, Sacramento, altimeter 29901. Sorry, steps on your verify, you're at 5,000.
29901, and we're currently 5,000, 513 Sierra Juliet.
Number 3 Sierra Juliet, advising you have the 1 minute weather at Auburn with your approach, buddy.
Roger, we'll advise with the weather, and we're planning the RNAV 07 into Auburn for 513 Sierra Juliet.
I didn't hear him step on us.
I didn't hear him either.
Auburn Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 0, 1, 0, 0, Zulu. Wind 190 at 7 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions clear below 12,000. Temperature 19 Celsius. Dew point 6 Celsius. Altimeter 2,996 inches of mercury. Remarks?
Now let's talk about this for a second. I'm gonna switch this to CDI. So the runway is 070.
Yes.
That would be our green line. Let's see if I can get rid of the. Okay, so there's our runway 070. So what was the wind? 190 at 7. So the wind is from here's 180. So the wind is coming up here at 7. So it's not much of a tailwind.
Oh.
Subsequently, if you land on 25 going this way, you're not getting much of a headwind either.
Number 3 Sierra Juliet, turn 10 degrees right, vector for traffic.
10 degrees right, vector for traffic, 513 Sierra Juliet.
So, what say you on circle to land or straight in?
Maintain
I'd go straight in. It's not very
Robert
strong.
says straight in, but we have secondary minimums available if we need them.
That's true.
Okay, so we're going back to the radar.
Okay.
So, I'm going to go ahead and put traffic on here because he turned us for somebody. I want to get an idea. Maybe this guy.
Number 3 Tango Bravo, maintain 6,500.
Okay, so go down to the ground until you start painting ground. It's obvious that it's not weather because it'll be very uniform and it'll all be ground. That's good enough. It'll paint, let it go by. So now you can see we're starting to paint ground. So you want to bring the tilt up to where the ground, you know, isn't showing up because as far as that's concerned, we're going through a bunch of cells. We're not. So start to tilt up. Let it go by a sweep. You can do it either in quarter or half increments. Degrees. So let's see, does 3 degrees starting to clean it up a little bit? Yeah, it looks thinner, but it's still ground. So let's see what let's do that 3.5. Let's see what the tilt does there at 3.5. Still got ground because there's no weather.
6247 is now with you.
There's who he kept us from, maybe?
Yeah.
But he's not showing up here. Okay. All right, so
247 North California, hello.
3.75, pretty dang close, isn't it?
Yep.
Now go to the scan, go to vertical. You can see this will change
247 will affect the rest.
to
6247, copy that.
vertical. Wait for a sec and see. This is kind of cool, because then you can see the, see, as I change it here,
Thank you. That 4332, contact North
it changes there. Now you see what, so you see our line, our straight and level, nothing there. But as it's going down, so what's it painting there?
Yeah, it's painting on the ground.
It's painting the ground because it's a vertical. So go back to horizontal. So that's enough playing with the weather, don't you think? With the radar, so it works.
Turn it off.
Turn the mode to,
Juliet, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles northbound Sirius, 5,500. We'll be passing up to left.
Roger, we're looking for traffic for 5130 Juliet.
so,
November 60 Quebec, Roger,
do you think the controller forgot that we're on the vector?
Probably.
Okay. Do you think he's going to spot it?
November 70 Charlie,
No,
contact
we'll probably have to contact him.
127.4. 127.4, good day, Sirius 70 Charlie. Good day. NorCal Commander 3 Tango Bravo.
All right, so, see, I mean, it's like, it's the same thing. You fly Auburn to Oakland, you go back and forth. How can it be any different? It's a lot different today.
Yep.
We're on a vector.
Yep.
The VOR is right here.
Have a good one. You too.
Our instructions were SAC VOR and then direct. He didn't give us anything different. He didn't say go to Rossi or go anywhere.
Quebec, restricting traffic, 12
So,
6 miles maneuvering,
is he going to say something, or are we going to say something?
I'm going to ask him if we can go direct.
Now, if I went ahead and recenter the line, watch this. It's going to go, oh, that's direct to Auburn. See, now we...
Number 30 Juliet, contact NorCal approach, 127.4.
127.4, 5130 Juliet. Good evening, NorCal Golden Eagle 5130 Juliet, checking in. We're level 5000, and we're still on the vector for Auburn.
Number 5130 Juliet, NorCal approach, proceed direct to Sitsu and join the final.
Proceed direct Sitsu, join the final for 5130 Juliet.
All right, well, should we do our RNAV checklist?
Yeah, we should probably do
Since we're doing
that.
206 knots.
Yep.
It's still 7.5 minutes away.
Yep.
So no panic.
Might as well be ahead of it.
Yeah,
all right, load approach. We should go ahead and do that.
All right, Charlie, Zulu.
So
I can go here.
no,
We've already
the approach is loaded,
it.
so you've done that. That's check.
Brief approach plate. I got that here.
I'd like to start my descent if possible.
70 Charlie, descend at your discretion.
Cross channel.
Send my discretion, thanks, Sirius 70 Charlie.
Okay, circling runway 25, not available at night. Descend maintain 4000 for 5130 Juliet.
Wasn't sure if you heard him.
Runway 7, helicopter visibility reduction below 3/4. Oh, circling runway 25, not available at night.
So we don't have secondary minimums now.
RNAV runway 33 approach.
Okay.
Cleared, straight in, RNAV
Alright, missed approach, climb to 5000 direct, add fee, and then left turn to track 311 to Utica, and on track 289 to Margo and hold.
So we're going to basically go up and then to the left and then around, right? Which is odd because that's the rising terrain is that way, but that's what it is. Okay. Not that I've missed here before.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
AWAS is already in, we got that. We'll probably check it again. 122.7. Go ahead and get that in.
Number 30 Juliet, traffic 10 o'clock in a mile, same direction, Cirrus 5000 descending.
Roger, we're looking for traffic for 5130 Juliet. And we have traffic in sight for 5130 Juliet.
Direction, Golden Eagle at 4200 descending. 30 Juliet, Roger, maintain visual separation.
Maintain visible separation.
How fast is he going? I'm just curious.
Sir 70 Charlie, traffic.
What's his speed?
4 o'clock in a mile, same direction. Golden Eagle 4000 has you in sight, maintaining visual separation. Resume on navigation.
Traffic in sight, resuming on navigation.
We're doing 212. He's doing 178.
65, cancel altitude.
I don't think it's Steve.
Cancel altitude restriction.
All right, so.
8 Charlie Zulu.
So I want you to be interactive with stuff, right?
Yep.
26.5, thanks for help.
We're doing 207 knots. We're bombing towards Siskiyou.
Yep.
Would you recommend there, first officer, that we start to slow down?
Yeah, we should definitely start slowing down.
Okay, then why don't we pull some power back?
Council 16.
And you know what the passengers like, which we don't have?
Turn the props down.
Put the props
Quiet
down.
it down.
It's quiet. Gas miles goes up, gets quiet.
6247, contact approach 125.4.
Okay.
All right, so let's go with
You want to
the...
set the minimums to 1848?
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, let's look at that. What the heck? So what's the minimums here?
1848.
How's that Cirrus? Is he catching on us?
He's still over there.
3 miles, same direction, also inbound for Lincoln is a Cherokee.
1848 is confirmed and in. So if we switch
Golf Victor
to
frequency approved and on the go
a circle of land,
turn to frequency.
which would be our secondary minimums, what are those today, Robert?
Frequency on the go, return to your frequency, 87 Golf Victor.
Circling is 2200.
Skywagon,
In category
B's. Yeah,
so we're Bravo.
We're Bravo, so 2400.
2000.
VFR frequency extend approved today.
So we're 24. Okay, so now we've slowed down to 186 ground speed.
And 3 miles
So-
inbound for Lincoln is a Skyhawk at 1,600.
So what are we going to do? He said
frequency extend approved.
turn inbound, right?
Yep, that's it, Sue.
Good night.
So we've set minimums here.
VFR frequency extend approved today.
Okay, so
When on inbound course, activate vectors to final.
Tower 120.65.
And then take off GPSS arm approach and confirm glide slope.
Okay.
We're 3.5 minutes out from Sitsu.
and we're going to use most of this camera for the way in. You know why?
Other ones are dead.
That battery went dead on the over the shoulder camera. So we got the front view, which is look out the front window. Isn't that a beautiful sight?
Sierra, contact Oakland Center,
Clouds
127.95.
and
2795, 9 Romeo, sir.
all of that.
November 3, Sierra Juliet, contact approach on 125.4. Good day.
125.4, 513 Sierra Juliet, good day. Good evening, NorCal Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, checking in with you. We're level 4000, direct Sitsu for the Auburn, RNAV 07.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, NorCal approach, roger. Cross Sitsu at about 3000, cleared straight in, RNAV runway 7 approach at Auburn.
Cross Sitsu at or above 3000, cleared RNAV 07 into Auburn 513 Sierra Juliet. Okay, Sitsu, we're crossing at 3000, so we can go ahead and decide.
And he said straight in.
Yep.
So we'll do straight in.
It's
dark
the
in
Papa
here, isn't
Gumps.
I'm letting you do the radios and procedures, so...
Okay.
So what do you think?
Pressurization.
Check.
Air conditioning.
Never had it on.
Yep, prop sync.
Never had it on. Auxiliary pumps on.
Okay. Gas.
Gas, we can stop cross-feeding now.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and turn off the fuel transfer, so that's good.
Undercarriage, we're still kind of a bit out. So
Still kind of a bit out. How long till Siskiyou?
45 seconds.
Right, so we're about to do our...
Julia, advise cancellation by in the air on this frequency. I can give you a number to cancel what's on the ground.
Just cancel now. We'll just cancel IFR now for 513 Sierra Juliet.
Eagle 3 Sierra Juliet, roger. IFR cancellation received. Maintain VFR and I'll get you over to advisory in a moment.
Maintain VFR over to advisory for 513.
Not yet.
In a moment for 513 Sierra Juliet.
Okay, so now let's continue with the checklist. The RNAV checklist.
Yep, when on inbound course, activate vectors to final.
Oh, you think we're on inbound yet? So inbound 070, right?
Yep.
You think we're inbound yet?
Just about.
So how are you going to activate vectors to final?
Hit this.
You can hit that,
and
then hit the approach. You got to go up to get it up. Yeah, you hit the approach.
And then activate.
Just heard another camera turn off.
Yep.
So we're getting low on cameras. Okay, the front window camera turned off. This is what you got now, man. You got this one and this one. That's it.
All right, when on inbound course, we've done that. Take off GPSS to arm approach.
Okay, so we're going to take it off GPSS.
No traffic observed between you and Auburn at this time. Squawk VFR frequency approved.
Squawk VFR frequency change approved. 513 Sierra Juliet. Good night.
Thanks.
Auburn traffic, Cessna 06 Charlie, departing runway 25, remain close pattern, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, 7.5 miles out on the RNAV 07 for Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Rocket 797, turning left base, runway 15, Orland.
Okay, so what are we doing? Where's the checklist?
Takeoff GPSS, arm approach.
So hit the, we'll arm the approach. We're coupled now. Okay.
And then, do you want it off GPSS?
When you hit approach,
Yeah.
it takes it off GPSS.
Okay.
And it arms the approach, and that gives us our diamond. Now we have our diamond.
So we have to confirm glide slope capture next.
Yep, and that should come up here at GS. We're going to continue to.
The Golden Eagle at Auburn, are you guys going to circle for left downwind for 25?
We're planning full stop 07 at Auburn for 513 Sierra Juliet.
Okay, we're just on the upwind here. We'll do an early crosswind for left downwind 25.
Roger, we have you in sight currently at Auburn for 513 Sierra Juliet.
Okay, firm, we got you, and we'll be out of your way.
Okay, so we're at YAD.
Yep, gear down.
Gear down.
So mixtures, you want to go full rich?
Okay, gear is 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Mixture is full rich. Give me 10 flaps. Or give me first notch of flaps, not 10, just first notch. I'm going to continue now. What do you think our speed? Do you think we're...
Traffic, experimental 9 Romeo Victor is 10 to the north, be landing 7, Auburn.
Okay, he's to the north. So we're going...
Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet's 3 miles out on the RNAV 07, landing 07 Auburn.
Auburn traffic.
Are we going pretty fast?
Yeah.
How about some speed brakes?
Yep.
Are we in full flap range?
Yes.
Lose them.
Traffic,
Put 'em.
12 o'clock, same altitude, 1 mile.
I got him.
I got him in sight.
There he is right here on the yellow dot.
Yep.
So this will be something different. You get this look exclusively.
Yep.
Because we didn't charge the batteries. Okay, we're crabbed. Wow. Crosswind of 15. That's why we're crabbed.
Traffic 06 Charlie is going to be on our left downwind.
2,000. 1980. 1940. We're at blue line, just inside of blue line. 3 green.
Minimum. Minimum.
Okay, minimums. I got the autopilot off. I'm getting rid of the spoilers.
Auburn traffic has 3 limits on about 2 miles 45. We've got the downwind traffic in sight. We'll follow you on number 2, over.
Okay, so we're good.
Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, short final 07 Auburn.
All right, so we're I'm just now we're visual because we're at minimum, so I'm flying the Pappy.
Yes.
Okay, I got 3 greens. We got full flaps. We got the props where we want them. Gas undercarriage mixed to prop speed. Okay, good speed is good. I like it. So here at Auburn, you just come over to the threshold, hold the plane off the runway, and the old runway comes up to you.
Oh.
Give me speed brakes. Okay, so we'll get the speed brakes going. We'll make Bravo, so we'll get out of everybody's way.
Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, it's clear at Bravo, taxi parking, Auburn.
Okay, that was it. So this camera's working. What do you say, Robert?
Thanks for flying along. Sounds better that way.